life. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. How everybody doing today? $2 Tuesday. Control the flow though, and that's what it's about. Control your mind, that let you control the flow, that let you control the show. You feel what I'm saying? But I hope you have a beautiful day today. I hope you have a caring day. I hope you have a loving day. And remember, don't forget to tell yourself you love yourself today so you can genuinely tell somebody else that. But you already know, like I said, we up ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? We up before we gotta get up. You know what I mean? But we done already gathered ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Got our mind together. And here we are right here in front of you. But thank you though for your time though. Thank you for your time and support, your likes, your subscribes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm always thankful and grateful for it. And like I said, once you realize, time is precious, you know what I'm saying? You start to cherish that a little more. You know what I mean? You start to be mindful and thoughtful. You start to be thoughtful, mindful. You feel what I'm saying about, who, what, and you know what I'm saying? You give your time to, you feel me? And that's all we came to learn, you know what I'm saying? Control your mind and let you control the flow and let you control the show. You dig?
When you have a dream, that dream will always be tested. The pressure in your life right now has a purpose. It's not crushing you. It's pushing what's on the inside of you out. It shows you who you really are.
LoveRuledSupreme forever, for life. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. That press either going, birth a diamond or burst a pipe. Choice is yours. Choice is yours. Wise decisions. Wise choices. This shit going up. This shit is digi. Believe me, I'm tapping in with the universe. Fix your body. Come see me. Don't force no hand either, man. Just to come and fuck with me. I don't mind being alone. I'm in my zone if you dig me. Shit might look real friendly until you cross if you get me. Make myself disappear. Just like I'm Casper, you feel me? Should see me now, see you later. Don't care to be a little gator. Set the standard for them fakers. And I wanna be takers. This shit is spiritual now. I only feel through the energy. Feel my way through all them lies. All the hate and the jealousy. How everybody doing? I'm glad to have y'all here with me. The upgrade, you know what I'm saying? Thinking better, you know what I'm saying? We doing better, you know what I mean? We acting better, you know what I'm saying? We not just treating, ourselves better, we treating other people better. You feel what I'm saying? How you treat yourself is how you gonna treat other people, you feel me? But that's why, I come to realize, that's why a lot of people treat other people fucked up because they fucked up inside, internally. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm moving, that's crazy. Expand your mind, expand your drive. Make shit work in your favor. If you want, I thank y'all for being here with me. Thank y'all for y'all time. I hope y'all have a beautiful day, a loving day, a caring day, I might bend, but I ain't breaking. I can handle the weight. I got the power. I am him, and I got what it takes. I'm taking the course. I'm moving north, cause I stand in my faith, and I am LoveRuledSupreme. That's forever I say. Count your blessings, thanking God. No weapons prosper today. They might have formed. I'm fully shielded, fully armored. Okay, I got the touchdown for the win now, and that's all I'ma say. Shit, tell yourself and love yourself and do that shit every day. I just said that. Cause there's always a way. That's a good thing on self-love, self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Self-value. You feel me? That's all we did was took our price up. You feel what I'm saying? I got my middle purple heart, cause I'm saving the day. No longer stuck. I'm creating my way. I am the truth, so turn me up like Cousin Scoop would have said. But you know, it's all about standing in your truth. It's all about, just being real with yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't real with yourself, how can you be real with anybody else? You feel what I'm saying? That's family, friends, you know what I'm saying? Your kids. You feel me? And that's all we came to learn is like, how can how can you say you real and authentic? You feel what I'm saying? When all you do is lie, steal, kill, and destroy. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we came to learn is, once you tap into that, you know what I'm saying, that higher level of thinking, that higher consciousness, you know what I'm saying, that allows you to operate in a whole different, a whole different manner. You feel what I'm saying? It's like that Christ consciousness. You feel me? It's a consciousness you're going to rise up to. You feel what I'm saying?
Exotic thoughts, exotic talk. The way I move, exotic walk. The smoking out of
like I say, it's a beautiful thing though once you start to, tap in with yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't tap in with themselves. You feel me? They rather tap in with other people. You feel what I'm saying? And I learned that's what that's what we fall short at. You feel me? Because we giving the next person, I ain't gonna say all our blessings, but we giving the next person, that love. And you know what I mean? Shit like that, you can pour back into yourself also. You feel me? Once you realize, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They do, they throw rocks and hide their hands. You feel what I'm saying? People like to do things, behind closed doors that's, it's dark and it's wicked. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I see, like, I like to give a person the option. You feel what I'm saying? I like to lay everything on the table for a person. I don't got nothing to hide. You feel what I'm saying? The more you know what I'm saying, gotta, lie and, what I'm saying, deceive people, the harder your life gonna get. You feel what I'm saying? And just because you got over on that person don't mean you gonna get over on the next person. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be stopped at some point in time. You feel me? Whether if it's by you wanting to stop or it's by force. You feel me? And that's all we came to learn. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Must I remind you? Fucking right. I'm gonna put it in their face.
Exotic thoughts, exotic talk.
The way I move, exotic walk. I'm smoking out of exotic job. I set the target and I hit my mark. I set the target and I hit my mark. Exotic thoughts, exotic talk. The way I move, exotic walk. I'm smoking out of exotic job. I set the target and I hit my mark. Shit, all my thoughts universal now. I'm space bound, I left the ground. I fucked around and took off. I lifted off without a sound. I make my moves real quiet now. They fucked around and held me down. They throw them bricks and hide their hand, then sit around and watch it drown. Don't lend no hand to no grown man. You selfish bitch, I know, man. So I keep it rolling, I keep it flowing. Ain't depending on no next man. Do bad all on my own, man. I take the good out of everything. A high level in the way of think, even smoother groove when it's time to move. Shit, I'm calculating my every step while I'm thanking God for every breath. It's the smaller blessings that I'm thankful for. That mean I live with no stress. I ain't pressed, so fuck the rest. I am him, I is the test. Universal laws in full effect, so guard your life, and that's most dead. I speak life, I'm living life. I'm loving life, you fucking right. I told you, bitch, the future bright. It's God's man, it's God's plan. I paid my dues no overnight. I earned my stripes in real life. I found my sauce, exotic life, exotic kids, exotic wife, exotic love, no fake shit. It's all love and we making it. Need round two just to lay in it. Let me play in it, do my thing in it. Let me rub all on your body, slap your ass, might just sing with it. Now we taking shit to another level and there's many of them, but it's no precious. The upgrade so life better. I knew better, so I did better. I took the road that was less traveled It's something he said. I can't remember the rest. But it's cool though, because that's my shit. I don't give a fuck. That's what I said, bitch.
Family.
Why you doing all that cursing in here this morning? Because I want to.
The way I move, exotic walk. I'm smoking out of exotic jar. I sit the target, then I hit them off. Shit, all my thoughts universal now.
I'm speedbound, I left the ground. I fucked around and took off. I lifted off without a sound. I make them move real quiet now. They fucked around and held me down. They throw them bricks and hide their hand.
And sit around and watch it drown.
Don't lend no hand to no grown man. You selfish bitch, I know, man.
So I keep it rolling, I keep it flowing.
Independent on no legs, man. Do bad all on my own, man. I take the good out of everything. A high level and a way of think. Even smoother groove when it's time to move. So I'm calculating my every step. While I'm thanking God for every breath.
It's the smaller blessings that I'm
thankful. You know what I'm saying? For the smallest blessings. You feel me? And that's all we came to learn. You know.
Universal laws and full effect. So
small, you know, the small thanks for them, you know, small blessings. You know what I'm saying? Brings in the big blessings. You feel me?
It's God's man, it's God's plan. I pay my dues.
You know, a lot of people talk that shit, but they don't really be, you know, meaning that shit. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people just like to hear themselves, you know, just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like they can tell you know what I mean, some right shit, but at the same time, they on the other hand doing some left hand shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I knew better, so I did better. Exotic thoughts and there's no pressure.
You know, it's like practice what you preach. You feel what I'm saying?
That two-step, no Cupid shuffle. Let it slide through with little hassle and I ain't a wrestle, don't get a wrestle.
How you can tell somebody else to do something good and be good when you over here, you know, doing fucked up shit? You feel what I'm saying? It's like a contradiction. You feel me? But at the same time, you know, I feel you. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, you gotta change that shit. You feel me?
Exotic thoughts, exotic talk.
But they say you gotta walk that talk. You gotta talk that walk.
I sit the target and I hit my mark. Shit, all my thoughts universal now. I space bound, I left the ground. I fucked around.
And that's what it's all about, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that means, but you know, have a great day. You know what I'm saying? Have a loving day. Have a caring day. Make sure you tell yourself you love yourself today.
Supreme at all times. Woman of God, your mind.
You know, I want to thank y'all for being here once again. You know, thank y'all for your time. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I thank y'all, you know what I'm saying? But you know, this way we upgrade, you know what I'm saying, our mind, you know what I mean? So it's all about changing our mindset, you feel what I'm saying? Changing how we look at things, you feel me? Like I say, it's a, you know, once you know better, do better type of situation. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the problem, you know what I mean? People act like they know better, but they don't do better. You feel what I'm saying? They still keep on doing the same shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we came to learn is like, you know, at what point in time in your life is you going to be, you know, willing and wanting to change? You feel what I'm saying? It's like we've been doing the same shit over and over and over, you know, expecting a different result. You feel me? And that shit, you know, making us crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Making us look crazy. You feel me? Because we doing this shit over and over and we still ain't getting nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? And when you do get somewhere, you feel me? It's like, you know, you get to where you going, and now you end up back to where you been. You feel me? And it's like we tired of operating like that. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Just because they don't affect you right then and there, don't mean they want to affect you some.
That's why I came to, you know, I came to knowing better so I could do better in life. You feel what I'm saying? Especially in, you know, my relationships. You feel me? Because like I say, I ain't always been the, you know, I ain't always been the good guy in a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, I got my wrongs I did in life. You feel me? Like I did fucked up shit in life to people, to females. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, when I answer that call, you feel what I'm saying? Shit, you know, God gave me a clean slate. You feel me? And like I said, you know, it start with self. You feel what I'm saying? I started to work on myself way before I even knew what was, you know what I'm saying, to come. You feel me? Like I ain't know, you know, all that work I've been putting in on myself would have, you know, put me in this position right here today. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't been looking at it from that kind of way. You feel me? I've been just looking at it as a, you know,
LoveRuledSupreme at all times.
I was just looking at the shit to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Guard your life, guard your family.
Something just came to me, you feel me? And it was like just, you know, on some real shit, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, it ain't about letting nobody disrespect you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't, you know, I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect me. But at the same time, you know, I don't follow up people to a place that's going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? I don't engage in certain shit with people. You feel me? But you know, like I said, once you done realize, you know, you got good karma, you got bad karma. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be on the good side of this shit. You feel me? I want to reap the good benefits. You feel what I'm saying? From the good seeds I sow out here in life. You feel me? And you know, like I said, you know, people know what it is. People know you reap what you sow. You feel what I'm saying? How you expect to, you know, some good crops and you sow some fucked up seeds in life. You feel me? What that shit go down there? You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, once you just start to, you know, look at these things in a different way, you just start to really understand this shit. Like, you know, it's more than just talking that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can really speak shit. You can speak shit into your life. You feel what I'm saying? You can speak shit into existence. And people know that. You feel me? So why speak, you know? I rather speak good over my life. You know what I'm saying? I rather speak things I want into my life. You feel me? Great things, good things. You know, things that gonna be beneficial not just for me, but you know, for my kids and their kids. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we at with it. You know, that's what we building. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we creating. You feel me? I used to be quiet, fam. Talking too much. Well, hell, I don't give a damn. Do the damn thing. Do the damn thing. Do your damn thing. Well, they say we got a long way to go. You feel what I'm saying? This shit ain't over. You feel me? You know, we got a long way to go. Shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna want to see you living and doing. Like I always say, though, it's a beautiful thing. You feel what I'm saying? Once you done upgrade your thinking in life, once you done upgrade your mindset, you feel what I'm saying? There's too much other things going on out here in life. You feel me? Out here in the world that you can, you know, that you can enjoy. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of keep putting yourself in the same situations, the same, you know, predicaments, you know what I'm saying? Why not, you know, expand? You feel what I'm saying? And grow. You feel me? And like I said, you know, a lot of people be scared to change because people think change is bad. But at the same time, once you done, like I said, you gotta look at things different. You feel what I'm saying? Like change ain't bad. You feel what I'm saying? Change gotta happen in order for you to grow. You feel me? And evolve into, you know, a better version of yourself, a higher version of yourself. You feel me? And like I said, you know, everything is easier said than done. You know what I mean? You gotta, you know, be willing to put work in. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about on no 9-to-5 job either. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to put work in on yourself and in yourself internally. You feel me? And like I said, everything ain't happening for me overnight. You feel what I'm saying? So I'll be a liar if I told you that shit. You feel me? And I'll be a liar if I told you that shit ain't been hard. But at the same time, I know it was something I had to do because I wanted to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was looking for, something different. You feel me? In life, what I could get out of life. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, though, it's a beautiful thing once you not open up your mind. You feel me? That let you expand your grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start to realize there's so many different avenues out here for you to, you know what I'm saying? To make money. You feel me? But motherfuckers, people be lazy nowadays. You feel what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't be wanting to, work 2 and 3 jobs. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, I get it, but at the same time, if you ain't willing to, pick up no extra, you know what I'm saying, work or whatever it is, you know what I mean, to get to what to get whatever you need and want. You feel me, then? You know what? Like, then that's the other thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be wanting shit handed to them. You feel me? And I realize, ain't nobody about to hand you nothing in life. You know what I'm saying? They will, but they gonna want something in return. You feel what I'm saying? And like that's on you. That's your discretion. But at the same time, I know what I will and won't do for money. You feel what I'm saying? And once you realize, God is your supplier. You know what I mean? God supply my every want and my every need. You feel what I'm saying? You got no wants or needs for nothing. Everything is taken care of. You feel me? And that's how we operate. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I always think abundant and prosperity. You feel what I'm saying? I always think about having. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, that gonna cost a dime. People know, you know what I'm saying? People know, but they choose to, ignore shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because they think it ain't, people believe what they want to believe also. But, it takes people to see things nowadays for them to believe things. You feel what I'm saying? People want to see shit, you know what I mean, before they believe that shit. But, it's crazy because, you believe in God, right? But you can't see God. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, never float your boat. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we can to learn. You know what I mean? Control your own boat. Control your own car. Control your own wheel. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your own lane. Create your own lane. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, you can, learn different things from any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Gather the good shit. You feel me? Disregard whatever ain't needed. And put it in your mix, put it in your sauce. You feel what I'm saying? And then, start creating you something beautiful. You feel me? That's what it's about, taking shit from everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I came to learn. I take shit from everywhere. You know what I mean? I take what's good and I disregard the shit that ain't. You feel me? And that's all we at with it. Which is a beautiful thing though. You feel what I'm saying? Because that way, you only take what's beneficial. And what you can use to upgrade yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And you can, you can, you know what I mean? Utilize and, show other people. You feel what I'm saying?
Feel me? And giving thanks to the ones that came before you. But
like I said, you never know who need to hear, some good words of wisdom. You know what I mean? You never know who need to hear some uplifting words, some motivational words, some inspiring words. You feel what I'm saying? Because you really got a lot of people out here who, they be on their last leg. You know what I mean? And they just, be feeling like giving up. You feel what I'm saying? Because shit ain't going their way. You feel me? But once you realize, just because it ain't happen, right now for you, don't mean it ain't gonna happen. Don't mean it can't happen. You feel me? But that's where the real test come in at. You feel what I'm saying? Really, you gonna, you gonna give up easily, or really you gonna, keep fighting and persevere through that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I want to show y'all in real time how God can work in you, work through you, and work with you. You feel what I'm saying? I want to show you how God can upgrade you. God can take you from nothing to something. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to put that work in. You feel me? You got to be willing to work on yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't look for God nowhere external of me. You feel me? Like, once you realize that, like I say, your life, becomes a little more easier and smoother because you're not controlled by no outside, no outside parties. You feel what I'm saying? You're not controlled by materialistic things in life. You're not controlled by money. You feel me? Like, you really got values, morals, dignity, honor. You feel what I'm saying? But that's because, I don't mind doing the right thing. You feel me? I don't mind putting in work to get to where I need to go in life. You know what I'm saying? I just learned to, stop living above my means. You feel me? Instead of trying to, impress everybody, you feel what I'm saying? With shit that I know, made me gone broke. You feel what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers don't care nothing about it. Why would I keep wasting money on shit like that when, I'm trying to build, what I'm saying, a future. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, generational wealth. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm trying to, focus on these things and, create these things for my kids, you feel me? I can't be living above my means. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I gotta, balance this shit out. You feel me? And like I say, I ain't the one that need to take the biggest chunk out of everything. You feel what I'm saying? I know how to break shit down and build on that shit. You feel me? And that's why I say, slow motion better than no motion. You feel what I'm saying? Because once you realize, some of the people who moving in slow motion, who they think moving in slow motion, be the ones who be the, surpass their ass. You feel me? Out of nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? That's because, you know how to make, certain sacrifices in life to get to where you want to go. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the right way of doing things, like, and cutting back on people, places, and things like that. You feel what I'm saying? Getting, rid of, those things that don't deserve you, or, that ain't, beneficial for you no more. You feel me? And like I said, you ain't better than nobody. You just know better. You feel what I'm saying? But to the motherfucker looking, from the outside, it's going to look like that. You feel what I'm saying? But that's because you operating at a higher level than them boys. You feel me? And they ain't going to understand that. And better yet, they ain't going to understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of people just understand shit. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta understand shit and you gotta overstand shit. You feel me? They all differences. You feel what I'm saying? And you know that's where we at with it. You know what I mean? 3 the hard way.
LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Remember to guard your mind. What's going on, Chico? Guard your heart. Guard your energy. Guard your life. Guard your
Gotta
family.
be willing to put that work in. For certain.
G code. Gotta be willing to put that work in for certain. Make that shit happen. That's my enemy's purpose. Them haters gon' talk. They just standing in their purpose. Gossip in the tail and them lies, it ain't worth it. Cut the shit and find some business. Stand in your purpose.
You can let you turn off my light and close my curtain. I took my shit, created my lane. It ain't no worries. We waiting to fall, he ain't worthy. I play my game, making my move. Real strategically, passing, go collecting 200. It came real easily. Face smiles and shaking them hands, don't palms too breezy.
Setting the stage, exposed all them hands that was deceiving me.
I shook it off, expanded my grind. Said now I'm taking off, I paid the cost.
Take my hand proper so you can call me boss.
And every loss came with a lesson.
So now I'm thanking God for showing off. Doing a big one that's universal laws and full of faith.
Show some respect and do a self-check. And don't forget to get you some loyalty and some self-respect.
You know, self-love.
Boy said, don't forget to get you some loyalty and some self-respect.
LoveRuledSupreme at all times.
I want to take this time to write this letter to heaven. Gotta thank you for the day and this life that I'm blessed with. Yeah, we made it through the storms and this shit never ended. Heaven sending all of the blessings.
LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family, guard your world.
I keep telling myself, I ain't giving up, I'm built tough to last through the hell, yeah. We all go through it. I put my faith in God, strap my boots and keep that shit moving. Now I'm suited and booted, fully armor for war. I protected day and night by the sun and the stars. I did my work to get in. I confessed to my sins, I had to lay it down from all the dirty deeds that I did. I took my lick like a man, not your toes I stand.
Daily blessings come from lessons.
In the good that I did, I swerved lane, switch game, but I'm still in my lane.
Don't got no limit, God speed the
way my life had changed, so I changed with the change while remaining the same. Took some time to go inside and God revealed me some things. Put the pieces together from the unfair gesture. Thinking man's is a fuck up, but it's mental together.
And it cost me a lot.
Now I'm found I love myself, and that's the glory to God.
Yeah.
Glory to God.
All universe needs it all.
Now I'm found I love myself, and that's the glory to God. Good Lord.
LoveRuledSupreme at all times.
Tell me how you gonna love me, but you don't even love yourself. And then I've been so many times, and I had on my mind. I talk about it, but I get it in my time. It's
Once
been
Minnie
like I'm
heard about
losing
Walmart's
time,
Black Friday
time.
deals, she called on an old friend, one who loved the good Steve.
LoveRuledSupreme for life, forever. That's right. Big business, I stand on it. Always thanking God on me. Brought me through them darker times. Couldn't see my weight, but still a rise. I keep my faith, enjoy the time. It ain't no rush what I'm speeding for. I hear the time, I ain't wasting mine. I'm fully focused on my grind, bruh. It's going up, it's my time. I told you, bitch, I ain't giving up. I keep the peace and I mind my business. I'm stacking riches, now I'm back in business. I let it go so I can let it flow. I stick and move, then I give it go. I self-improve, that's how I grow. I control my mind, I control the show. I'm creating mine just to let you know. I'm God's man, that's all I know. It's God's plan, cause he told me so. You did the work, now show your work. That's my bad, how much you work. It's a blank check, went God first. I live and learn while I wait my turn. Had the game of patience while I watch it burn. Like a bad perm, now watch and learn how I do my shit, how I'm building bitch. That's brick for brick, and it's all legit. I'ma show you bitch what you're looking for. I'm in overtime, I'm in overdrive. Now I overflow with God shine. It's God time and that's all fact. I speak truth and there's nothing less. Now I'm back to it, ain't shit to do it. Make a boss moves, how I'm getting to it. Got tired of losing, now it's time to win. While I'm letting my past shit blowing away. Now I'm big my hand and I'm all in. Fuck all of ooh. Yeah. But you know, it's all about, keep going. You feel what I'm saying? Never give up. You feel me? Keep grinding. You feel what I'm saying? Like I always say, the easiest thing for us to do is give up, to quit. You feel what I'm saying? So instead of me, breaking easy, you feel what I'm saying? We put that work in. You know what I'm saying? We work on ourselves. You feel me? I worked on myself. You feel what I'm saying? So, instead of, being easily broken, you know what I'm saying? I became strong. You feel me? And not just strong, believing in myself. I had to truly believe in God. You feel what I'm saying? The universe. You know what I mean? Your ancestors. Your angels. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we came to learn. You know what I mean? And that's how we let it flow. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I always give my praises and thanks to God. You know what I mean? Divine source is what I see. You know what I'm saying? And divine ancestors, my divine angels, and I think, the great divine universe. You feel me? God, universe, nature, and full of faith. Universal laws are full of faith. So do a self-check. You feel me? But yeah, those self-love, self-value, self-worth. That's the upgrade. You feel me? Stop selling yourself short. You feel what I'm saying? For something that's, ain't gonna bring you, no happiness, no joy, no longevity. You feel me? And that's all we at with it. But y'all have a divine day, a loving day, a caring day. Make sure you tell yourself you love yourself today so you can genuinely tell somebody else that. Until next time, which is always, what I'm saying, our best time. Well, our best time right now too. What y'all, our best time right now and next time. Fuck it. You feel me? But yeah though, LoveRuledSupreme for life, forever. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. The Genesis, God's plan, God's man. Hey, what more can I say? But yeah, though, have a loving day though. Till next time.